Sometimes I wonder, does love really exist? Well, it depends. If you define it, then it exists. If you don't, then it doesn't. What do I mean by define? Let me give an example. Imagine you have several cleaning cloths, some for wiping tables, some for floors, some for glass. If I ask you, does the cloth for wiping glass exist? You'd say yes, because you specifically chose one for that purpose. So, the cloth becomes a glass cleaning cloth because you defined it as such. But in reality, it's just a cloth. Love is kind of like that. The love you have for your child, your parents, your partner, your pet, or even your favorite food, they're all called love. The essence of love is the same, only the object changes. But how can the essence be the same? I feel the degree of love is different. That's because the roles these objects play in your life are different. When you play the role of a mother, you express love for your child. When you play the role of a pet owner, you show love for your pet. When you're a partner, you express love for your significant other. Each role comes with different needs and definitions of love. Where do these needs and definitions come from? They come from what we've seen and heard growing up, how others defined us, how parents defined us. TV dramas and novels shape our ideas of love. Just like there are 1,000 interpretations of Hamlet, there are 1,000 versions of love. So everyone's idea of love is different. Your world is defined by you, and so is the love in your world. But how do people define love? It depends on their needs. Some want companionship, some want recognition, others want to share themselves. Everyone's needs are different. If I can't find the love I want and think love doesn't exist, it is because you can't find the love you defined. Maybe your definition is flawed. Many people define love based on what they lack inside. If you lack companionship, you think love means mutual companionship. If you lack recognition, you think love means being recognized. You want a partner to fill that lack. But think about this. If at home you have rice and vegetables but no meat, and you want to trade your rice and vegetables for meat, who do you think will trade with you? Most probably with someone who also lacks rice and vegetables. Would someone with meat, vegetables, and rice trade with you? Of course not. Your inner lack only attracts people with the same lack. Isn't that good? He accompanies me, loves me, understands me, and I give him what he wants. Yes, but in the end, you've turned love into a trade. People lacking meat trade with those lacking vegetables. You lack care, he lacks money. You call him materialistic. You lack companionship, he lacks passion. You say he's irresponsible. So can I never find someone like me who also lacks companionship so we can warm each other? If you both lack meat, you can't really exchange value and you can't really give. Why can't I give? Because you don't have meat yourself. It seems like you can give companionship, but it's all empty. Empty? You lack it yourself, so the companionship and love you give are not real. You don't know how to care for yourself, so how could you care for others? Everything you give is just projecting your own lack. Then how should I define love to find it? A person who loves themselves won't let themselves suffer or sacrifice excessively in relationships because they lack nothing. They have meat, vegetables, and rice. They don't need to trade with anyone. If they choose to be with someone, it's because they can be themselves and become happier and more fulfilled. So first, I need to be complete myself. True love and soulmates aren't there to fill your lack or save you. They are a special gift to a complete soul. Not just love, but all relationships work this way. Don't define others, just define yourself. Hope you can find true love inside you and share with your partner.